we are, dear viewers, at Cape Carnival, about to witness man's first trip to the moon. And I shall be going along with our two brave astronauts to give you a full TV account of the trip. Is everything ready for the blast-off, General Brainley?
Everything is perfect, Sweet Polly. Our top scientists assure us that we will have beautiful weather for the next 12 hours.
Storm.
But this is impossible. Our scientists promised us good weather, and they're never wrong.
But they were wrong this time, and the reason for their error was Simon Bar Sinister.
Look, Ed. Look what happens to the world when I use my weather machine. I push the key for rain, and it pours. Now watch this. Simon says, tornado twist.
Stop, boss. You forgot that if you push those buttons, we're in the tornado, too. And it just took off our roof.
Oh, this is terrible. I plan to take over the world with my weather machine, to threaten everyone with hurricanes and tornadoes unless they do what I ask. But now, what can I do?
Gee, boss, the only way you could use this machine without it hurting us is if we were someplace beside the Earth.
Eureka, Cad! You struck it. All we need to do is to get to the moon.
And so, a short while later at Cape Carnival...
Well, that weird weather seems to have passed over, so it's time to prepare for the launching. You three had better get your spacesuits on while I go start the countdown.
See you in a little while, boys.
But behind the astronauts, two unwelcome figures appeared.
Well, I guess we'd better hurry into the spaceship.
The countdown is started. You'll be blasting off in 1 minute.
And now, dear viewers, we are ready to blast off for the moon. And I feel so safe knowing I have these two fine, brave astronauts to take care of me.
4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. The launch is a success. Now we'd better turn on our TV screen to get Sweet Polly's report.
Well, dear viewers, my two brave astronauts and I are now officially on our way to the moon. Let me introduce them to you. First... Oh! It's Simon Bar Sinister!
This, my dear, is my friend, Cad Lackey. And you are in our clutches.
Oh, please, someone out there in TV land, please help me. Please free me from these terrible villains.
Will someone come to Sweet Polly's rescue? Will someone stop Simon Bar Sinister from reaching the moon and using his weather machine against the Earth? There's plenty of excitement ahead in our next episode. Sweet Polly Purebred was in the clutches of Simon Bar Sinister. And Simon was headed for the moon, where he planned to use his weather machine to make everyone on Earth do as he asked.
You villain! Turn back this spaceship for Earth!
Never! I shall rule the world! How did those two villains get on our spaceship?
Well, General Brainley, we just found the astronauts all tied up in the room where they were supposed to put on their space suits.
So that's it. An outrage. Something must be done.
Look, the ship is turning around. It's headed for the Earth.
Oh, no. It's headed for the moon.
But look now. It's headed for the Earth.
For the moon.
For the Earth!
Good work, Cad. Now nothing shall stop us from reaching the moon. They've tied her up. Do something, soldier. Send up another spaceship.
Well, that'd take weeks to get ready, General.
Then shoot that one down.
Well, that'd be kind of hard on Sweet Polly, General.
Then there's only one hope left. Send for Underdog.
And so the call went out for the powerful Underdog. But at that very moment, Underdog had his hands full. Halfway across the world, Underdog was busily engaged in stopping a war between two neighboring countries. His ultrasonic ears picked up the telegraph message calling him.
Sweet Polly's in trouble high in the air. I must stop this war and hurry there.
And like a blazing rocket, Underdog was suddenly everywhere at once, stopping the cannon fire, removing the guns, rounding up the soldiers. And finally, as the two commanding officers shook hands and made up, Underdog leaped into the sky and headed homeward. Meanwhile, General Brainley had been called to a hasty conference in the capital.
Gentlemen, this is an emergency. Our first flight to the moon has been taken over by the notorious Simon Bar-Sinister.
This is a crisis.
We have already sent word for Underdog.
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Thank goodness you've come, Underdog. Simon Bar-Sinister is about to land on the moon, and he has Sweet Polly with him. Just look at our special TV screen. We're coming in for a landing on the moon. So I'm the first to land on the moon. And soon I shall be the first to control the world. Hurry, Cad. Set up my weather machine while I turn on TV. Weather machine? What does he mean by that? I hear you, General Brainley, and I promise that you shall soon see what my weather machine can do. For I will soon be taking over your Earth. But we can stop you, no matter what kind of machine you have. We're sending Underdog after you. If Underdog tries to stop me, what will happen to poor Sweet Polly?
It looks like Simon Bar-Sinister is truly in command of the situation. Will his weather machine work all the way from the moon? Will he be able to force the Earth to surrender? There's a thrilling time ahead in our next exciting episode. Simon Bar-Sinister, with Sweet Polly in his clutches, had landed on the moon. And now he was threatening to use his monstrous weather machine against the Earth.
I warn you that unless you do just as I ask, I shall cause weather which will wipe you out. You're only trying to frighten us, Simon Bar-Sinister. We don't believe in your machine. No? Then allow me to demonstrate for you. Simon says, rain. He really did it.
Where will we'll be grounded.
Real fun.
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
With blinding speed, the powerful Underdog bored his way down through the Capitol floor into the ground, then through miles of earth until he reached the nearest ocean. and the water in the Capitol building poured harmlessly out to sea.
Look at that, boss. Underdog made a built-in drain.
You see, you fiend, you can never win over Underdog.
That, Sweet Polly, was only a very small test of my weather machine. Wait until you see the next one.
Great job, Underdog. But Simon says his next demonstration will be even worse.
Simon says lightning.
An outrage. Do something, Underdog.
And Underdog did do something. He actually chased the unpredictable bolt of lightning. And finally, he squeezed the bolt of lightning in his powerful hands, then zoomed through the roof of the Capitol. And at last, Underdog tossed the bolt of lightning harmlessly into the sky.
He did it again, boss.
You will never win over Underdog.
Well, let us see what Underdog can do with a tornado.
Underdog, Simon says he's going to try a tornado.
Simon says tornado twist.
It'll destroy the office furniture. It's an outrage.
That tornado has wind as strong as gales, but I'll knock the wind out of its sails.
You failed again, Simon Bar Sinister.
Wait a minute, boss. I got an idea.
Eureka, kid. You've struck it.
Give up, Simon. Underdog has won.
Underdog has stopped rain, then lightning, then a tornado. But can he stop all at once? If you do not agree to make me dictator of all Earth, I shall press every key on my weather machine all at once.
This looks like too much even for Underdog. How could even he stop tornadoes, earthquakes, floods, hurricanes, all at once? The dramatic answer lies ahead in our next thrilling episode. Simon Bar Sinister, on the moon with Sweet Polly still in his clutches, now threatened to press every key on his diabolical weather machine all at once, unless the Earth agreed to make him dictator.
Unless you want hurricanes and earthquakes and floods all at once, I command you to surrender to me. I give you 1 hour to make your decision.
Don't do it, Earth. Stop this fiend.
Would the hurricanes and floods and earthquakes all at once be too much, even for you?
With so much happening, though I would be here, the storms would hurt many people, I fear.
Then you've got to get to the moon and destroy that weather machine before the hour is up.
If Simon saw me coming to stop his folly, the fiend might dare to harm Sweet Polly.
You're right, Underdog. And also, the moment I saw you nearing the moon, I would press every key on my weather machine and destroy the Earth. This is Simon Bar Sinister signing off for 1 hour.
They must stop you somehow.
It looks like the Earth will have to surrender to Simon. You are our only hope.
Never let evil win the day. Where there is a will, there is a way.
But Simon said if he saw you coming...
He can't fight what he can't see, and what he can't see will soon be me.
Realizing that this exploit would take all possible strength, Underdog took the Underdog Energy Vitamin Pill from the secret compartment of his ring. Then he began to spin.
He's beginning to spin so fast you can barely see it. He's disappeared. He must have gone through the roof.
Where is he? He's dissolved.
It's amazing. Well, sweet Polly Purebred, your dear friends on Earth have only 30 minutes left. And they've not dared to send anyone here to the moon.
If only there was something I could do.
There is nothing anyone can do. Cad, you clumsy ox. What was the meaning of that?
Meaning of what, boss?
You struck me. You butted me.
But I didn't mean to, boss. It was like I was pushed.
Strike me, winner. Take this.
It was like magic. Underdog. Oh, I might have known. You made yourself invisible and saved the Earth.
Simon and Cad and the machine have failed. We'll take them to Earth where they'll be jailed.
Oh, Underdog. You're wonderful.
Underdog, you're wonderful.
And the heroic Underdog headed back toward Earth. But what new perils await Underdog and Sweet Polly back on Earth? Don't miss our next thrilling episode.